Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we have a tragic and deeply saddening story coming out of Zambia, where an elephant has killed two elderly female tourists, one from the United Kingdom and the other from New Zealand, during a walking safari in the South Luangwa National Park. This shocking incident has not only shaken the families of the victims but has also sparked global conversations about the risks of wildlife tourism and the thin line between adventure and danger when experiencing nature up close. But what exactly happened that day in Zambia? How did a dream safari turn into a nightmare? And what can we all learn from this heartbreaking event? The incident happened in the South Luangwa National Park, a place known for its rich wildlife, stunning landscapes, and walking safaris that allow tourists to experience elephants, lions, leopards, and buffaloes in their natural habitats, on foot, under the guidance of experienced rangers. On that day, the group, which included the two women, was accompanied by a guide, as is the standard for walking safaris in Zambia. Reports indicate that the elephant appeared suddenly and charged at the group, giving them very little time to escape. Eyewitnesses described the scene as chaotic, with the guide trying to direct the group to safety, but the elephant, possibly stressed or protecting a calf, targeted the two women, resulting in fatal injuries. The victims, whose identities have not been publicly released out of respect for their families, were described as adventurous and nature-loving individuals who had traveled to Zambia to experience Africa's wildlife in a personal and unforgettable way. Walking safaris are popular among tourists seeking a deeper connection with nature, offering the chance to see wildlife up close without the barrier of a vehicle. However, as this tragic incident shows, the unpredictability of wild animals can turn a peaceful walk into a life-threatening situation in seconds. Wildlife experts and park authorities have shared their condolences with the families and have emphasized that while such incidents are rare, they serve as a stark reminder of the risks involved when interacting with wild animals, even under the supervision of experienced guides. According to local conservationists, elephants, while generally peaceful when left undisturbed, can become aggressive if they feel threatened or if they are protecting their young. They can also be unpredictable due to stress, illness, or environmental pressures such as drought or human encroachment into their territories. Following the incident, Zambian authorities have launched a full investigation to understand the exact circumstances that led to the tragedy. The guide and the safari company involved are cooperating fully with the investigation, and there is a renewed conversation about the safety measures in place for walking safaris across Africa. Some are questioning whether walking safaris should be paused or re-evaluated, especially during certain seasons when animals may be more aggressive. Others argue that part of the beauty and the risk of wildlife tourism is the unpredictability of nature and that completely removing these experiences would impact local communities that rely on tourism for survival. Tourism in Zambia, especially in regions like South Luangwa, plays a significant role in supporting local economies and funding wildlife conservation efforts. Visitors from around the world come to witness the majesty of African wildlife, and their contributions help in anti-poaching initiatives and the protection of endangered species. However, incidents like this put immense pressure on the balance between conservation, tourism, and safety. It raises the question of how to protect both the lives of tourists and the dignity of wildlife while ensuring the survival of local communities that depend on ecotourism. Families of the victims have requested privacy during this difficult time, and tributes have poured in from friends and travelers who met the women on their journey. They are remembered as adventurous souls, passionate about exploring the world and respecting the natural world, living life to the fullest even in their later years. This tragic event also reminds us all of the power and unpredictability of nature. It is a call for travelers to remain vigilant and aware when engaging in wildlife experiences and for tour operators to consistently evaluate and improve safety measures to prevent such tragedies in the future. As the world mourns the loss of these two women, our thoughts go out to their families, friends, and all those affected by this heartbreaking event. Let us remember that while we seek to connect with nature, we must do so with humility and respect for the wild spaces we enter. May the souls of the victims rest in peace, and may their families find strength during this incredibly difficult time. If you found this update informative, consider subscribing for more global news stories that matter, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think walking safaris should continue as they are, or should there be more?